避けようのない死、逃げようのない終わり。結末を前にしたとき、本質は現れる。祈りも救いも不要。戦いは今日、ここで終わる。その狭間で、どうか見せてほしい。かつてそうであったように。人間のすべてが、絶望の中で光を見出せるのかを。
Alrighty then, it's time for the 5th week, the 5th selection. Oh my. But anyway folks, hello and welcome back to some more Fate Extra. On our last episode we had defeated our 4th round opponent, Monji Getzel, who had Arcwade Brunstud as the servant of all the things. Yeah, that there's Tsukihime. I'm still thinking about that, don't you worry. But anyhow, let's continue. Henceforth. Again, somehow I was able to win. More accurately, I somehow managed to stay alive. That was the most powerful opponent I faced up until now, and being asked who I was shook me a little. However, with the support of my servant and Rani, I have come to realize I can only go forward, even if my only reason for doing so is that I fear death. I have a servant to fight for me and a beautiful, talented girl to help me. For now, I need to forget about my past and just continue forward as a master. Keep our head held high, eh? I mean, you've defeated some powerful opponents, buddy. The next combatants will be announced on the 2nd floor bulletin board. This guy still isn't there. He's God-souled, it tells you. He's God-souled. Right. So let's check it out. The good old bulletin board with that all too familiar white sheet of paper. This time, I don't even have to look at the name to know who my opponent is. Though when I walked in, I was assaulted by the murderous aura I associate with the man. Julius. His cold, callous eyes radiate a predatory gaze. None of the other masters try to intimidate me quite like this. My skin prickles like thousands of invisible needles have struck the nape of my neck and my chest. You're not flinching, you've improved. That's what makes Magi so special. They can make extreme progress in just a short period of time. As the man walks towards me, the air grows more oppressive with each step until I can hardly breathe. But that ends now. He whispers in my ear as he passes, close enough to touch my shoulder. The world, the Holy Grail, will be Leo's. There will be no deviation from this course. Unable to look, unable to breathe, I wait for his malevolent presence to slowly fade as he walks away. A dismal human being, his methods thus far have contained no beauty. My servant speaks with disdain. Let us show him the liveliness of battle, spreading flowers and song in the battlefield. Such pomp is just as well, for it will also be his funeral. Jesus, Ollie, she has a knack for ignoring my insecurities and rambling on. But if she's trying to inspire me, that counts as being supportive. Oh yes. Oh hello there, Rani. As soon as I arrive at the nurse's office, I tell Rani about my next opponent. When I tell her that I'll be fighting against Julius, Rani's jaw tightens slightly. Julius Belkis-Hawe, the Black Scorpion, assassin of the Hawe family. I wonder how Rani knows so much about Julius. After seeing the apprehensive look on my face, Rani continues her explanation. I'm afraid I can't tell you any of the details, but he's known to strike from the shadows to protect the scion of his family, Leo Hawe. Like a scorpion, his stinger is sharp and his poison brings about almost certain death. Recalling that foreboding sense of death sends a chill racing down my spine. It'd be accurate to say that, as an opponent, he's on an entirely different level. Even with extensive preparation, you still may fall short of being able to face him. Therefore, I've decided that I'll help you. My health has returned, so if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to ask me. An electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. I find myself recalling Ulysses' hollow, vacant stare. My opponent is a real assassin. One mistake and I might as well cut my own throat and save him the trouble of doing it for me. But I can't worry about that now. I have to go to the arena and find my first trigger. Well, we were up against somebody that had that type of specialty before, if you could recall, buddy. I mean, there was Robin Hood who could poison us. I'll help you as far as I'm able. That's why I know you will win, Dave. Oh, hello there, Sakura. Rani is always so polite, isn't she? She's a delight. Alright, so I guess we could just go to the chapel for now. Because how many skill points do we have? It has been a while. None. Oh, we'll go there. We have to have a wait chat. Why not? Already committed to the idea? Why not just do it indeed? Okay, hello there. Almost against my will, I find myself wanting to ask these sisters another question. Oh, both of them seem extremely powerful magi. But why does the Seraph allow their existence? Ah yes, me and the oxygen thief. Unlike us, you masters entered through a specific gateway. As you're here for the Holy Grail Wall, you can only access specific parts of the Moon Cell. It's a lot different for us. We're not here for the Holy Grail, but for the Moon Cell's network. In exchange for access to the network, we agreed to assist the masters compete for the Grail. But until someone wins the damn thing, we're stuck here the same as the rest of you. I see, although not part of the Holy Grail, they have been given master status. What's so important to them that they willingly chose to be trapped inside of the Moon Cell? Didn't I already tell you? I'm looking for someone. A friend of a friend who fell afoul here. All I had to go on was part of their mind was instead in the virtual world. So here I am. As for me, I sensed a potential shift in the future, and came here to make sure nothing came of it. My detestable elder sister showed me I'll shut up at the same time, so we decided to set up shop here. Now I'm kind of forced to stay here so that I can keep an eye on her as well. This woman is hateful and evil, and her research is more Robert J. White than Marie Curie. Well, break time is over, and to keep searching. You two keep the chit-chat to a minimum. In an obvious attempt to end further conversation, Selko Aozaki loudly clears her throat. What's more disturbing than her rudeness is the fact that she never denied Aoko's accusation. Well, we can't get any scopes, but let's just double check to see whether or not there's any... No, there's no dialogue. No. Just wanted to double check. We can always head to the shop as well. The commissionary. Hello. And hell, Monika Gazelle, welcome to the Sukumihara Academy Commissionary. Still say that on occasion. I don't know why, it just pops out. Even though I don't always read it aloud. Alright, so we have Dragon Cloak. That could be quite nice. Because it's an upgraded heal. We could also get increased movement speed, although I don't think I'd really want that most of the time. We are, however, going to get the Dragon Cloak. Right. So that's a better heal. Don't know by how much. We'll keep Shockwave on, I think, for now. Yeah, we'll keep Shockwave for now. So that'll be a good idea. Oh man, I was sure your luck would run up by now. Anyway, congratulations on not dying. I assure you that we of the Commissioner will continue to support your efforts. Wow, so nice. I mean, they congratulated me on not dying up until now. I mean, the series has on occasion been dead, but you know, I'm not. Gosh, I still feel horrible about that. Anyway, now that we've reached round 5, there are only a handful of people left in campus, including you. There are 8 masters left. Who knows? We might be facing each other next. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, huh? No, there's no way we're gonna fight. You're a side character. I guess we'll head to our room, see if there's a bit extra dialogue, and then I'll greet you all with a brief edit and we'll head onwards to the arena. Hello there, Seba. Speak.
ついにあの男との対決か。これも因縁だが、天の意志とあらば飲み込もう。何？そなたには関わりのないこと、気にせずともよい。同じ名を持つなど、どこにでもあることだ。
Oh, that was short and not so sweet, but hey. She is right, we could finally beat up this bloke. Soon enough, as it were. But anyway, folks, I'm going to do a quick edit, and I'll see you lot in 8 minutes. Okay, we're back. Anyway, let's have a little chat with Issei. Dave, it's you. It seems your next opponent is none other than Professor Kuzuki. Even if it was only temporary, he was one of us. To think he'd be fighting a friend. I guess the description, conflicted emotions would be best used here. Oh yes. He was the supply room man. He was one of our teachers. But I guess we'll just head back to the first floor. And then just head into the arena, as it were. Yes. Because what else are we yet to do? I mean, there's not that many people to converse with, considering, you know, most of the people are dead! Anyway, Praetor, there's something I must tell you about the arena. Never mind, it's nothing. Our enemy has just changed position, so be on your guard. Oh yeah, because he's out to kill us. This is the arena entrance. Should I head inside? First of all, Arena 25, 5th Chimeric Lunar Sea, first floor. Human existence is filled with unimaginable despair, but still the whole of humanity fails to see this, and I did not get to read the last tidbit. I should not have read it a little bit, but we could always read the rest as we get back into here. Is that an enemy? No, I must be imagining things. Praetor, I feel uneasy. If there's indeed an enemy there, we may be in danger. Let's proceed cautiously. Yeah. Especially, you know, of the soundtrack changing, of course. Oh, there he is. That familiar black coat strides into my field of vision. There's no mistaking that form, that gaze. It's none other than Julius, but even though we're in the arena, there's no sign of his servant. What could this... What a slimy predatory aura. What prides appear before us of our servant? Praetor, let us make quick work. That's my line. What? What just happened? In the space of a second, the air grew thick, and then I heard a thud, as if something big hit the floor. But there was nothing there. But there's no mistaking that Saber's collapsed on the floor. I couldn't see the enemy. It's over. Let's go. Not satisfied? You still want to slice off their heads too? No, there's no need. I've hit their heart, which is enough, but... yeah, that's enough. They're as good as dead. I see. Let's go then. Maybe it was my imagination, but Julius barely glanced at me before walking off. Julius turned away from me, melting back into the dimly lit passage like some kind of apparition. That voice must have belonged to Julius' servant. He said something pretty ominous. They're as good as dead. Saber isn't moving. I can't think of anything but that terrible sight. My strong, capable servant is lying helpless on the floor. We just came out with the wrong side of a surprise attack. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This can't be real. It's a dream, right? No, I can't wake up from this dream. It's real. What happened? How could I have been? I suppose this is the work of an assassin, but how did he eradicate his present self fully? Well, she's back up, you know, out and about. We got Matrix level 1. Saber haltingly gets up. It's clear that she is worse for the wear. I am sorry, Praetor. However, I am glad you are fine. Oh! Saber! Seeing that I'm safe, Saber sighs in relief and collapses again. I have to fix my servant as soon as possible. Pear thing? We gotta get her all fixed up. Oh, it's saddening to see. Don't worry about it. At least you're alive. Saber rasps out the words, as if even forming them is taxing. Even though she's just been attacked by the enemy servant, she's still more worried about me.
ほしい。
Ah, don't you worry, love. We shall. Glass assassin? Well, I may as well be one with that type of technique. Plus, it'd be a match made in heaven, and we have yet to experience an assassin glass. So, let us just continue heads forth for now. Boop. And we need to get our servant fixed up, of course. Anyway, I haven't processed yesterday's events yet. Saber fell asleep yesterday in her private room, but it's morning, and my servant isn't awake yet. That's a problem. Looking at my servant, the words of Ulysses' invisible servant taunt me. Death is inescapable. Death. Is Saber gonna die? My strong wise servant who's always defended me stupid? Oh, defended stupid me might actually die? As much as my heart wants to deny it, my brain can't. Saber sucks in labored breaths, but doesn't awaken. I have to do something. Knowing that I have to do something doesn't mean I know what to do. When I rush out of the room to collect my thoughts, I run into a concerned looking Rani. Dave, good morning. Oh, hi, Rani. Good morning. I absent-mindedly reply. You don't look so well. Has something happened? Ronnie's worried tone jumpstarts my adult mind into processing things again. The first thing I know is that my face is stiff with worry. Belatedly, I turn and greet Ronnie with a smile. I'm glad to see you up and about. Yes, I'm fine. I've got enough rest now. Now it's you I'm worried about. Dave, what's happened? Please tell me if you can. You provided me a great service. Professor said someone might someday, so I must repay you. Her professor? Rani talks about this individual a lot. What kind of things have they taught her? Immediately after creating me, my professor said to me, find someone who treasures you for more than the doll you are. For when I do, this is when I will have a soul. That is why I've kept searching. And I have found that someone. You, Dave. You are so unlike my professor, and yet you are the one. Yes, you are my owner. So please, let me assist you. Owner? Honor? It seems like Rani has been looking for a protector to take the place of her professor. After an involuntary and somewhat bewildered silence, Rani goes on. Dave, you have made me more whole. I am beholden first and foremost to my professor. Up until now, I thought my duty was to understand the lessons my professor taught me. However, Dave, I wish to aid you of my own free will, not for my for my professor, if you permit. And of course, I welcome her help. It's reassuring to know that even in the Holy Grail War, cooperation is possible. I'm luckier still that Rani is so skilled, but being our owner is a little over the top. I wonder if friend will do. Hi. Friends? If you wish, Dave. Now, I ask not because I need proof of our bond, but may I link your portable terminal with mine, Dave? I see no reason to object. I nod my assent and hand my portable terminal over to Rani. Rani chants softly, and suddenly the terminal blinks. That must mean it connected. The linking was successful. Now we should be able to keep in contact even when you're in the arena. Cool, now we can communicate anytime. I'm glad Rani's on my side. She smiles when I thank her. I like the vast experience of my professor, and on top of that I have lost my servant. But I am still an alchemist of Atlas, and if there's anything I can help with, please ask. Anything? That's right, Rani may know a way to revive Saver. What? Your servant was injured by that black scorpion? Is your servant okay? When I tell her my servant is still asleep in her private room, Rani ruminates for a moment. Your servant is still asleep in your private room? Will you please show me right away? I may know a way to revive your injured servant. Definitely not saying no to that. I nod curtly and accompany Rani to my private room. Saber should still be asleep there. This says, your nerves, your magic circuits are in disarray. In layman's terms, the pipe that supplies magic to your servant has been blocked. A servant thrives off their master's magic. Without it, they cannot even sustain their body's existence. Your servant is sustaining their body on their magic alone right now, but that source is finite. Unless their master's supply resumes, they will perish in a few days' time. I have a grasp on the situation. I'll think of something. Please come see me again later. I will be waiting at my usual spot in the third floor hallway. Rani leaves the room, the look in her face solemn. Frustration at my powerlessness wells up every time I see Saber in pain, but is accompanied by the urge for me to get help fast. With Rani's help this evening, I'll form a plan of action. You know, when are we not on the defensive? It's been hours since I spoke with Rani about it. Maybe she's found a way to help my servants. I guess I should head to the third floor. Oh, we shall. We shall indeed. No man, my fruit. Ooh. Anyway, hello there, Rani. Say, thanks for coming here to see me. As far as I can determine, Saber has had significant damage done to her their magic circuits. If your servant does not receive an infusion of magic soon, you won't be alive to see tomorrow. Dead by tomorrow? Whatever the case, what can I do before tomorrow comes? How can I supply them with magic? I have a solution that'll work. Even if this is a curse that won't break until you defeat your foe. Rani looks directly at me and continues to speak in an almost indifferent tone. The solution to your problem is simple. I will temporarily send my power to Saber. Rani will send her? Is that even possible? I don't know where to begin. First of all, I can't even imagine how that'll work.
Hi.
There is a bit of preparation that will need to be done, but it shouldn't be an issue. First, I'll connect to the Holy Grail while you're in the arena, and open a temporary back door. Through it, I'll be able to send magic to your servant. Consider me a spare fuel tank if you must. Is that even possible? More importantly, how much stress will it put on Rani's body? I appreciate your concern, but it's the only way, Dave. However, if you disapprove, if Rani doesn't have a problem with it, we might object, and it's not like I have a choice. So what do you need me to do? First, go to the arena and put this in place that'll be easy to hack into. Okay, bypass circuit. As she says this, she hands me a black cube. And this is... It is a bypass circuit. Once in place, allow me to provide a flow of magic into the arena. Once you're in the arena, I'll walk you through the details. For now, please go to the arena. I'm glad I spoke with Rani. Not sure everything will turn out okay, somehow. For now, I'd better head to the arena like Rani said. I'll do that soon enough, but I want to have a little speak with Sakura. Just see if... Oh, there's Taiga. You look dejected. I don't want to cheer you up. Doing me another favor. So what say you? Yes, ma'am! You're such a kind person, and kudos for staying positive. But my humble request, I'd like to track down something another student lost. It was a digital representation of a coin. Now that has been in their family for countless generations. The item in question will be deleted in 2 days, so it'll take too long to find it. Okay. No clue where this is gonna be, actually. It should be in the arena though, right? And it was Dr. Sakura. I'm so glad to see you again, Dave. Congratulations and welcome back. This isn't a lunch, but I hope you enjoy it. Magical Crystal Sphere. What does that do, I wonder? Item. It's just a normal item, right? Why did I go to these? Anyway. Magical Crystal Sphere. Oh! That's pretty good! A nice wee MP item, eh? Right. So I guess we'll just start heading down. As there's not much else to do. Unless I have a little chitter chatter. You can't feel your seven's presence, did because you managed to kill them all. I didn't think you were up to the challenge, especially if the heart was involved. Well, whoops, it doozy. I can't believe you can beat him even after using Noble Phantasm. You didn't use it, right? Noble Phantasm? Don't tell me that you have no idea what your seven's ultimate technique is. If you don't learn what your seven's Noble Phantasm is, your chances of reviving are nil. Ooh, that's a point, actually. Oh, I see you're in fine health. Are you alone? Whoever may your servant be. I tore all around to find the source of the voice, but there's no one there. I don't sense anyone. But there's no mistaking that was the voice of Ulysses' servant. In other words, the malicious unknown man who incapacitated Saber yesterday. Just hearing the sound of his voice petrifies me and makes me break out into a cold sweat. I try to flee, but my body rejects the command. No need to be so tense. I merely happen to be taking a leisurely stroll on my own. So he's saying, if Ulysses isn't there commanding him to, he isn't interested in fighting me? Why is such a surprise? I'm not so savage to deal with death when there is no need. Although I do applaud that you've learned to be more cautious after your fight with Julius. He and I are kindred spirits. But I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I killed as often as him. The unseen servant laughs heartily. I get the impression he's not the unrestrained killer Julius is. Listen, I only kill one person every fight. That means just one person will unequivocally die. But it seems your servant still lives. Take pride in that servant, O great Magus, for they evaded my fist, if only for an instant. As a pay that I'll be forced to go an opponent I have enjoyed more than any before. A pity? Maybe you as a servant isn't the mad hellhound I thought he was. Maybe he'd be willing to heal my injured saber. Stay your request. As much as I'd like to assist you, my fists bring only destruction. My fists are murderous fangs, only able to rend flesh and break the bones of a human body. The number that survives is 0, so as you see, I am no honorable warrior, just an executioner. So you must aid your servant with your own hands if I am to have an enjoyable fight. Good day then. I enthusiastically, oh gosh, reading this from a distance, anticipate you and your servant's eventual retaliation. After those last words, the air is suddenly a stance. Did he leave? Anyway, right now, there's no sense in standing around and wallowing in my own powerlessness. Right, so before we head on out, I'm going to have a little chit-chat with Sibylla, because she might have something to say. I don't know. We'll just have to find out. Okay, good. Saber's still breathing. What the heck was that attack? Not even Saber saw it coming. Until I figure out what happened, I can get my thoughts of victory goodbye. First things first, I have to get Saber to recover, or I won't even be able to explore the arena. I should ask Rani. I bet she would know what to do. Oh, we can't even talk to her, yeah. Well, she is recuperating. I just wanted to double check. Because this stuff is all new to me. So I guess, do we have another chit chat with Rani? Just to double check. Rani's not here, she's at the first floor. But we're gonna have to go back to the arena, right? Yeah, no way we don't. Just gonna double check real quick, however.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, arena. Oh, the arena. Well, you got to see some events, which is something. Can't really say no to that. Anyway, should I head inside? Yes. Master, I'm correct in assuming that you're going to the arena? Very well, I'll be going too. My duty is to cross swords with the enemy. Responsibilities, of course, lie elsewhere. I was planning on entering the arena alone, but Saber would have noticed immediately. It's obvious that my servant is in no condition to fight effectively, if at all. However, I have no choice but to have them join me. The fact is, that if I entered the arena alone, I wouldn't last a minute. The 5th round has arrived, and Saber said that they would fight, injuries and all. Knowing the consequences of my actions, I say you fight alongside me anyway. Of course, you probably expected nothing less from the one you fought alongside with. I understand, Master. Not as girl, and do not worry. I will not fall to mere tyrones. Tyrones? Tyrones. Anyway, it is in this obsidian darkness that illuminate will come. Okay, so that is what we misread. Because we couldn't really read it at the time. It seems you're able to get into the arena. As I said earlier, find the weak points in the arena's firewall instead of a bypass circuit. I will guide you along, so please listen to my transmissions. Yeah, go ahead. And also when I connect with the Holy Grail, that means I'll link to you, Dave. I'll have to intrude on your files a bit, so please forgive me. Whatever Rani needs to do, she has my permission. If I want to carry out Rani's plan, I'll need to avoid contact with the enemy. That would be preferable, yes. Oh yeah, we are. Well, they don't seem to be on the map. I guess we want to avoid any confrontations as well. If you know we can actually hit. Whoa. Okay. Because our servant is injured. Okay. Oh gosh! What? Okay, sure. Now we are probably weakened, right? We're just gonna do this just in case. Yeah, we're doing significantly less damage. Oh, this feels so bad! We were so powerful before. Oh, dang. What happened to my strength? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be grinding in this state. Oh, of course not. Just be careful. It's okay, Rani. Oh, there we go. Hey, Bears, you found a place suitable for hacking. The purple terminal is called Signal. I shall analyze it in more detail to see if it is an appropriate place to set a bypass circuit. It's all you, Rani. She responds quickly. Yes, that place is suitable to establish a bypass circuit. I will circumvent the barrier by channeling magic from the Holy Grail that maintains the arena. I hear her whisper something. We won't know until we test it out, but it appears the bypass circuit was successfully created. Now then, let's continue this on the school grounds. No sooner than I replied in acknowledgement, than an aura of death sends chills through my body. I whirl around to see. Oh no. I think your victory declaration may have been premature. Julius! Our prey is running free when they should be rotting. What is this? Did you take mercy on them? No, not at all. I'd say they were just good enough to evade the full force of my strike. I see, then this time, let us be sure and leave them corpses. Ugh! My servant isn't in condition to fight properly, but we have no choice but to defend ourselves. Alright, so let's get the most probable dead end out of the way. Because I want to see it. Some battles are unavoidable. If nothing else, I will protect you. Yeah, no. I mean, we can't even see him properly. So, place your bets. Is he gonna one-shot us? Let's find out. Whew, that's a one-shot. Well, we are wounded, in all fairness. I realized only after commanding Saber to fight that they're really dragging. My servant is dead on her feet. I freeze, and without time to even regret my decision, dead to ender? The impact of an invisible blow severs my consciousness from my body in an instant. Too bad, I was looking forward to a rematch, but finding him in that condition is whipping a beat dog. I don't know if the voice belongs to Julius or his servant. I guess I'll never know. Dead end, yep. Well then, folks. I guess we'll see you all in a bit with the proper choice. Okay, this time let's look for an escape. I'd never win challenging this fierce opponent while my servant is exhausted like this. I need to escape somehow, but I'm facing the hardest of all the masters I've encountered so far. He and his servant are like a pair of hawks who would only revel in swooping down on their fleeing prey. I have to prepare for the worst. Dave, I'll perform a forced withdrawal on you. Accompanying Rani's voice is a blinding light that comes shooting out of my terminal. Oh! No sooner than I hear Rani's words does the light expand around me. My vision goes white, all my senses are snuffed out. The bright light forces me to clench my eyes shut as I give my body over to a strong, gravitational pull. My virtual body is compressed into a single point and removed from the arena. My consciousness condenses, like two dimensions becoming one, and then traveling to a far beyond. In that strange time-space... Connection established. Are these his files? I hear Rani's voice. That cannot be. Her voice wavers, as if she's so shocked she can hardly speak. Ah, he has no body. She softly mutters the searing truth. Yeah, where's our body? Anyway, nap time. Where is our servant? It's so lonely here. Oh, we're still restoring them. They'll get fixed up soon enough, I hope. I mean, we need to get them fixed up because we need to grind, eh? And we need to be in peak performance for this buggeroni. This man is Grail! But anyway, folks, I think this will be a good time to end off this little episode. So thank y'all for watching this episode of Fate Extra, and I'll see y'all next time. Ta-ta for now.